Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the James Madison Dukes offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pfeiffer. Bounced off his feet. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The tie will go to work for the first time. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Lewis to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good...
Breaks into the open. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's crossed. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires left. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's a draw. He's in open space downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Pfeiffer. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Dukes are flying down the field. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Makes the grab, it's Ellis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Gets it out fast. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis wants to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now the play fake. Wiggles free. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lewis to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle at Sanchez. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle of Ellis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He'll do it himself. Nice move there.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him, and basically you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right down the middle. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Punt is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From the shotgun, the inside give.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Motion from the back. He's got him in the flat. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Escapes trouble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That pass is incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They stripped it out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Dukes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try it again. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Lewis to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's crossed. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Ellis. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Lewis wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers are marching down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
3rd down coming up.
Lewis to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellis. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle with Sanchez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Touchdown, James Madison. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down coming up. Lewis wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Johnson. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lewis to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's got his man.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They want to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He'll keep it himself. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you,